like saying, "Go get dollars, go get dollars, and you're going to be happy." Uh, I wouldn't say that because you wouldn't be, and throw like blame and like shame or something. I guess shame on you, Mike, for telling people to be successful in life. Right? So, well, I do have experts, and that's Dr. Kirk Elliott. So, uh, I'm not out here going, "You're gonna die if you don't get a silver." I'm not saying that. That would be like, okay, yeah, maybe there's some problems there. Uh, Although there's a possibility about that, right? About that, who knows? There's a lot of people that jumped out of windows and probably will again. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Um, a lot of people want to like make other people guilty that they didn't listen. Right? That's okay. I will continue to tell those of you that do listen. All right. So keep adding to your silver. Um, so one of the things that I started to do, but you still need to have silver, guys. Silver on your person. Silver, if you can afford it. Those, and some of you did, and that's great because you're very happy and it's grown quite significantly. You put it in vaults, right? And that's what Dr. Kirk Elliott, safe vaults that are like, armed guys that look badass like me wandering around, cameras, and it's Lloyd's of London secured, and so all that stuff. So you can do that. And the latest thing that I've been doing, and really I just want a little extra, so in case the stock, well, not just in case, but I know it's going to crash. So I have extra money because I don't want to just leave it, and it gets a lot of money, in interest because I have it in an account where they're like, "You have a lot of money, and we like to have some. We'll give you a lot of money for it." And I'm like, "Okay." And so I was like, I got to put this money to work. So I put it into silver miners. So you have there's funds that are out there, SIL and SILJ. So those are the miners. The SILJ is the little guys, and the SIL are the big guys. So it costs more. It's like an 87 or something like that. I got in it when it was less than that, right? And then the silver, um, the young silver mines, I guess, that can really be volatile, but they can go up a lot, and they do, and they will. So those are other ways that you can put your money to work, guys, while you're waiting for that moment when the stock market crashes and you take it out and put it in puts and shorts and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it in silver. I don't know. We'll see. So while everything crashes, there's going to be those that make money, and then there's going to be most people, as this is the way these things work, will lose. Yes, juniors. Thank you. Let me put that in there. Junior miners. So Don Giovannetti. That's a good one. Don Giovannetti. I love that. That's beautiful. Very good name. All right. So and a good mind, right? You're on board, right? So you know what I'm talking about, and I don't know what I'm talking about. So I love that. So I haven't invested in the miners before because it was all about the actual physical, but I have a lot of physical, and so I like to put things in other places. So in good times, uh, the silver miners can actually run faster than silver, right? Because where does the silver come from? Yeah, yeah. So it's another one of those. You're I can't say it because I'm not an expert, but I am. I've only been doing this since I've been 5. Right? That makes 60 years I've been investing in silver and watching silver. So I don't have the degree and I'm not an expert, but maybe in some ways I am. But uh, there's definitely different ways to take advantages. And I've looked at the miners for a long time. It's like miners. Well, I've invested in everything else. Why not miners? All right, and I watch them go. I'm like, dang, I'm missing out on that. But there's other things I did well on. So I think the miners are going to be very successful. When there is a major pullback, silver could get a little bit of a pullback before it takes off again. We could see something like that. Just be aware of that. So I think it's one of those buy and hold type situations. You could probably buy and hold these if you're like someone that has to have stocks. Me, I don't have to have stocks. I have to have whatever I have to have, and I'm like, so I look at what's going to make money. I'm not like I have to have money in stocks. It doesn't matter, and then because I've done that and I've got wiped out. So back in 2000, there was like a bunch of us in the SEAL teams are like, what are you investing in? And it's really like stock picking and making money, and we're like all excited, we're all happy. And then it went down. I was like, well, they say buy and hold. I held all the way to one of the funds that I had. I sold most of my stuff, but I said I'm gonna keep this fund because this fund has always done well. Always, it's a Janus fund or whatever, and the two-headed, Janus two-headed. So that was a mistake. That was a mistake. So I had it in the Nasdaq, and of course the Nasdaq fell 85%. And I was like, okay, it's going to come back, and it just went sideways and sideways and sideways. And I'm like, it's got to be a better way to make money. I'm just going to take this and put it somewhere else, and that's what I did, and then started making money. So that was a lesson learned. Some of you are going to get slaughtered, you little piggies. All right, piggies get slaughtered. You've got your stuff stuck in crypto. Crypto can still go up. This could be a bottoming phase for crypto. I think it's highly possible. Could see a doubling and maybe even a tripling in XRP. Bitcoin, I said Bitcoin would go to one. What did I say? I don't know. I don't even care. Bitcoin was it? What did it go up to? 125 or whatever the hell it went up to. I said it would go there, and now I just don't. I don't care anymore, so I don't follow it. It's like, crypto's down again. Crypto's down again. Crypto hit my point that I said it was going to do, and now it's going down. So, but crypto can go back to that high and add a little bit more. So, I'm not telling you to get into crypto. I'm not getting into crypto for whatever that's worth. But some of you are, savvy along those lines, and you believe what you believe, and you're going to be holding it, and it's going to go down a lot. And you'll be like, oh, it'll come back. It always comes back, and I don't think so, unless President Trump comes in and says we're the crypto Bitcoin kings, and Bitcoin will now be gold backed and whatever. Then it could go up, but otherwise, and until that time, we'll probably see crypto go down, 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 right? Down to the ground, right? So Chuck Schumer, claims 3 of his New York offices received MAGA bomb threats. Yeah, I believe that. What a clown town. And if they did receive it from MAGA, then it's probably from a CIA-backed organization. So these clowns, they're on the stage, and they got the monkey doing the. Oh, that's not the monkey. The monkey's like going around. No, it's the monkey. We'll have the monkey do the little accordion type thing, and and then Chuck Schumer is dancing around with his clown suit on. They did 3 bomb threats on my offices. Oh, that's too bad. Shut up. Right. Shut up. You're dead man walking. And so we have Mark Kelly talking about how he's a former Navy captain, and yeah, I blew the hell out of Kuwaiti boats, and he didn't say that people died, but they did, of course. I said like 3 ships. I blew them out of the water. So somebody died. So President Trump. So I can tell you, as Special Forces guy, SEAL Team 6 and all that, we would have missions, real missions, combat missions sometimes, but a lot of training missions. And we would be like, okay, we're going to come into this. We're going to come into this house or whatever, and these guys that are in here, they all die. No one lives, and that makes it easy. We don't have to capture anybody, and there's no hostages. Oh, good. That's a good one. And so, and then we'd be like, okay, there's hostages. Don't shoot the hostages. Okay, we got to have pinpoint accurate shots. No, that's still good. That's good. And then this guy, if you see this guy and he doesn't have a gun, don't kill him. All right. And then, yeah, maybe if they throw their guns down and surrender, take them hostage. All right. And that way we can question them because we need information. We're like, okay, that's cool. And then there's these guys are all baddies and they have done evil and they all die. Kind of like those people on those drug boats, right? So they don't live. And if some of them do, you go blow them up again until they're gone. So Mark Kelly is like, oh, I wouldn't have done that. I would have done that. And that I would have followed that order. So he's double downing. He's doubling down on stupid. Right. So it's like, he's just like every day he gets interviewed. Every day he gets interviewed. They're like, I don't know. They're like, okay, white hats are like, parade him out there so he makes a fool of himself and everybody else. Or the deep state globalists are like, let's just go all the way. We don't care. We don't care if they hang him. He'll give us a little cover, and who knows, maybe we can live a little longer. So it's one of those scenarios. All right. So he's dead man walking either way. Mark Kelly, in my opinion, dead man walking. All right. He's doubling down on stupid. He's doubling down on sedition. He's doubling down on treason. Of course, he says that, Pete Hegseth, he had no authority. Yeah, Pete Hegseth, he just kill them all. I'm good. You're good. Just whatever I say, you're good. Yeah, there's lawyers and all kind of, I've been in this game a long time, guys. And lawyers have their hand up your ass so far. Sometimes you're not going to do anything unless these guys are telling you. And as things continue on, they get more and more involved. It's very frustrating. It would be nice to see. I don't know if that's the way it is with the Trump administration. It would be nice to see. It sounds like it is, where they just say, okay, do your mission. Not to get too far out of the line. If they're out in the water and we know that they have bad stuff on it, they're dead. All right. So we have the lawyers that are going to back this up. So kill them and kill them again until they're dead. All right. Kill them and kill them and kill them. All right. So they're going to die. What are they doing? They're killing Americans. Hello. All right. What are you going to drag them out? Bring them to the United States and try them in this judicial system? Yeah. They're in international waters. They're criminals. They're trying to kill Americans. They die. Period. Right. So Mark Kelly, eat it. Eat a big one. Shut the F up. Right. So that's all I got to say about that boy. All right. Traitor boy. Traitor officer. All right. So you other officers out there should be like, what a bad man. But you're not. So how many other traitor officers are out there? I bet a lot of them. All right. I bet you a lot of them. All right. Because I've seen you. Seen you over the years. Very frustrating. A lot of you guys think because they have a star, they're all good. Not so much. Trump defends Hegseth over second attack on drug boat strike survivors. President Donald Trump on Sunday stepped in to defend Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth after the Washington Post reported, Washington Post, come on, really? What was that, Amazon? Who's that Amazon guy? Well, or was it Amazon? Yeah, I think it was Amazon. So the guy that had Amazon, I can't think of his name. So he bought Washington Post and Mark Zuckerberg. No, is it Mark? No, that's Facebook. Who the frig is the guy that did that had the divorced his wife and then got the one that's all like dolled up, all plastic surgeryized? Bezos. Thank you. So a lot of you guys read my mind. It was Bezos. I had it there. I was hiding it from you, but you guys worked your way in there and you found it and you said it. Yeah, no, I had no. I was just blank. I just blank sometimes. So just too much going on in my head. Too much these days. I can remote view and see a crazy stuff, but when it comes to remembering Bezos' name, Amazon, and I invested in Amazon. And Amazon didn't do anything for years. I was like, screw that. I'm going to go find something to make some money, right? Like silver. You're not in silver, but I'm not an investment professional, so don't listen to me. So he said, asked money by reporters, blah, blah, blah. President Trump and Secretary Hegseth have made it clear that presidentially designated narco-terrorist groups are subject to lethal targeting. Hello, in accordance with the laws of war. So now, if they were, so it's kind of like someone that goes into a foreign country and they're basically fighting. They're from another country, but they're not of that country, and they're fighting for that country. They can be charged with murder, manslaughter. They're not part of the country that